Hi, I am the Box Office Wizard, bringing you weekend box office predictions and movie review. For today's show, I'm going to give you an update on Beat the Experts, the first week in the new year. Also give you my predictions for this weekend's box office. And also lots of movie news going on here. So, for the week, I actually finished in second. It was kind of a so-so week for me. I came in at 75.1%. Coming in third was Box Office Profits at 73.4%. And coming in first was Box Office Pro at 81.7%. So, everybody did okay overall. A little bit lower than my average, but that's okay. It's just first week. Box Office Mojo did not have numbers last week, so those were not included. So nothing to update because their numbers are actually the same for the first week. So like I said, though, kicking off a new year. Looking forward to getting my title back from 2016. So in case you didn't see last week's video, Box Office Pro did finish out on top. So for the year of 2017. Predictions this weekend. It will be a 4-day weekend. Martin Luther King's on Monday, so hopefully you get a chance to go see a movie this weekend. Hoping to go see something. Don't know exactly what yet though, but we got bad weather right now, so just gonna have to play it by ear if I'm gonna go out or not. So either way though, I got plenty of movies from Christmas still to watch on Blu-ray. Number 10, I'm gonna go with Darkest Hour. This movie's now at 38 million worldwide. It's doing decent overall, and it should have another good, decent weekend this weekend. This weekend at 5.15 million. Coming in ninth will be Pitch Perfect 3. This movie's now at 144 million worldwide. It is closing in on 100 million here in the U.S., so it should cross over there probably not till next weekend. Just might be, just depends on how well it does perform next week, but it should be around 94 million at the end of Monday. So I'm going to give it 5.8 million this weekend, and it should start wrapping down its run here in the next week or two. So. Coming in eighth will be the movie The Greatest Showman. This movie continues just to have a great run week in and week out. You know, it's picking up some awards here recently, and you know, it's right now at 160 million worldwide. I'm only going to give it a 15 to 20% drop, put it at 11.3 million, and it may even go a little bit higher than that. So its drops have not been very much, so it's been a little bit hard to predict. But either way, though. Once the Oscars happen, I think this movie will get to pick up a few rewards there, and it should see another spike here mid-late February once the Oscars are done. So, coming in seventh will be The Commuter. This stars Liam Neeson. Basically, it's Taken 2, Taken 3, Walk Among the Tombstones. I'm remembering the title right of that. Basically, it's kind of the same format this time. He's on a train. And he's in a conspiracy, and he's part of it, and he's got to figure out what's going on and how to solve it. So, kind of your same. This idea with him maybe wearing a little bit thin for some. I still love him as an actor. I love you know, basically anything he's in. So, I'll definitely see it. Definitely pick it up on Blu-ray when it comes out. You know, it may not be for everybody though this weekend. So I think I'm gonna go a little bit on the light side with this movie. Either way, though, should have a good debut at 11.8 million. Coming in sixth will be the movie Insidious. The movie surprised last weekend. Huge debut at 29.6 million. Slipped into the number 2 spot. If it went for Jumanji having big weeks week in and week out, it probably would have hit number 1 easily. So, either way though, with only a $10 million budget, it's already off to a terrific start. We'll have a huge drop this weekend though. This type of movie usually does. Either way though, I'm going to put it about a 55 to 60% drop, put it at 12.5 million. Coming in fifth will be Proud Mary. This movie stars Taraji Henson. I hope I'm saying her first name right. She's in Empire, Person of Interest, if you remember her in that for the first few seasons. She plays an assassin in this. This has been about the most difficult movie for me to predict. I'm hearing really good word of mouth. I'm also hearing really bad word of mouth. Kind of got that vibe that it may do well, and you also got that vibe that it's not. So I have kind of been all over the place with this. I originally had it in the 4th spot. I moved it to the 5th spot here just shortly before I went to record this. So should have an okay weekend. I'm going to put it at 14.5 million. I think it's a good time for it. She's a great actress, and I think it'll do decent overall. So coming in 4th will be Star Wars: The Last Jedi. This movie's now 580 million in the bank here in the U.S. 1.23 million worldwide. I still think it's great that there's Star Wars movies coming out after all these years, and that people are going to see them. And you know, they are doing very well on making them as well. Of course, you're going to have your gripes here and there, but either way, though, it's just fun to see them out. So One thing that is surprising with the movie, though, it did actually stumble in China. This is about the only market that it has not performed very well. Had a decent debut at 28.7 million, but overall, though, it's still going to do very well. It'll probably wrap up around 1.5 billion when it's all said and done, though. I'm going to put it at 16.2 million for this coming weekend. So, coming in third would be the movie Paddington 2. Obviously, sequel's out now for it. The first one debuted at 19 million. I had to go back and look and see where it did come in. I think this one's going to perform close to that. Looks actually pretty funny, though. Just the trailer, I've seen some good stuff with it. But it's hard to say what's going to take place with it this weekend. But overall, though, should perform okay for this weekend. I'm going to put it at 18.9 million. Coming in second would be the movie The Post. This movie had a terrific debut last weekend. I think it averaged almost 50,000 a screen for the limited release that it was on. And this is the movie with Meryl Streep. She plays Katharine Graham, who's the first female editor or first female publisher of a major newspaper, which was the Washington Post, and they uncovered a, I guess you could say, a conspiracy with that went on with the Vietnam War and several presidents and so forth. Tom Hanks is in it as well. Can't miss with these two playing lead roles, so this movie's going to do very well this weekend. I don't think it's going to get anywhere close to being number one. Either way, though, definitely going to be number two. We'll put it at 22.4 million. Coming in first, once again, be Jumanji. This movie's just doing terrific. 533 million already in the bank worldwide. Like I said, number one again. I'm going to give it about a 15% drop. Put it at 32.8 million for this coming weekend. Movie news: Deadpool 2 actually has a new release date already. Originally, it was for the end of May. They moved it up 2 weeks to May 18th, 2018. So be looking for that. Also, though, flip side, the New Mutants movie, which was scheduled to come out April 13th, has actually been pushed back 10 months to February 22nd, 2019. No word on why that's going on, why they're doing that. So if I hear anything, I'll definitely let you know. Ridley Scott has come out and said for Blade Runner that he actually has a great idea in mind, one that would blow people away. Who knows if they would or not. Either way, though, he no script, other than he says if I'm given the green light to do it, I have something ready to go. So, it's hard to say, though, because the last one roughly lost about $80 million. First one was actually a cult classic, which, everybody has probably seen it for the most part, but it's one of those that actually didn't do very well at the box office either. So, hard to say if they'll do any more with it, but I think they're just going to have to do a new generation or just scrap Blade Runner totally. So, Thor Ragnarok actually has a release date for the Blu-ray. It's scheduled to come out on March 6th. The HD portion of it's supposed to be like 2 weeks sooner, so be looking for that. And last but not least, Black Widow. It is believed that there will be a Black Widow movie coming out now with Scarlett Johansson starring in it, and it's obviously a standalone movie. Word is that they're going to do it. Nothing's been greenlit, but there's actually been a writer that has been hired, and his name was, or her name was Jack Schaefer. So there's nothing I saw that anybody would probably really know, other than I guess she is an up-and-comer, so that and a lot of people have a lot of positive things to say about her. Hey, that's it for today's show. Get your predictions in. Put those in the comments below. And until next time, I'll continue giving you predictions you can count on. They're better than the weatherman. Take care.